Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at a product called the Handpresso. Now I'm going to do this video in 3 parts. I'm going to do an unboxing while it's all nice and new, and then I'm going to spend 4 or 5 days with the product using it regularly. I'm going to do a second part of the video which will be a demonstration of it in use, hopefully outdoors, and then afterwards I'm going to come back inside and get into the nuts and bolts of the product a bit more and talk about the best way to use it. Oh, I did want to actually just say thank you to those that commented on my Espresso review video. One person in particular recommended that I do away with my coffee grinder and get myself a ceramic mill, which I did, and I've been using this now for about 3 weeks and it's absolutely brilliant. Really, you can't get a consistent grind on your coffee beans without one. Also, for the rest of you guys that commented on me using the term espresso instead of espresso, I won't be making that mistake again, or if I do, I'll cut it out of this video so I don't look like an idiot. I nearly said espresso. Oh, and I've also trimmed my nails, so we should be good on this one. Okay guys, let's take a look, shall we? Here we have the box that it comes in. I've also got some other bits and bobs to go with this. I've got this. This comes with a strap there to carry it. That's cool. It's super light. Let's put that on the scale. It's 90 grams. Espresso cups, 2 of them. I think they're plastic, but they're really good quality. 37 grams. The reason I'm showing you the weights with scales is just because if you're like me, you're quite serious about how much weight you're putting in your pack if you're taking this hiking. And got a selection of coffee. Here's the box, which is upside down. Very nice. So this is the user manual, nicely illustrated guide. This one is for using it just with loose grinds, and then this one is for using it with the pod adapter. Read safety instructions before use. Yep, I always read the instructions. Okay, let's get this off. Oh yeah. Okay, that's 490 grams, and that's basically the complete unit there. In fact, I think there's actually that pod adapter inside. Yeah. I mean, the build quality of this product is brilliant. That there, I believe, is the infusion button. Yeah, compatible with ESE, espresso pods, and you've got the basket for your ground coffee. So this is called your portafilter. I mean, this is the first time I've had it out of the box, but it's all quite self-explanatory. That goes in with your coffee. This drops on the top. You turn it to lock it. To disengage the handle, you just turn it anti-clockwise and it releases. This is up to start building up your pressure. See the gauge? It's already gone up. This is the button that you would press to release the pressure through the coffee. So there you go. Okay guys, so that's it unboxed. With a look at the individual components. What I'm going to do now is stop recording, spend 4 or 5 days really getting familiar with this product. I've got to fiddle around with my ceramic mill to get the grind right so that the timing's good on the extraction. The next part of this video will be me demonstrating it. Hopefully it'll be outdoors. There's no better time to have a good coffee than first thing in the morning, and I've resisted the urge to have one at home, so it'll be the first coffee of the day. The first thing I've got to do is boil up some water. For that I've got my trusty cook set. Make sure that the infusion button is up, and then I'm just going to start by pumping it up to the 15 bar of pressure which is about 20 pumps. There we go. Can you see that? So that's ready to go. Yeah, I've got that in there because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one with the capsules that come with it first, and then I'm going to make another one with fresh beans. So this is one of the coffees that came with it. Now I can't put this in until I've added the water, and that's almost boiled now. I love my little stove. So basically I'm going to pour the water in there up to the underside of that, drop this in, screw the lid on, turn it over for a bit and wait. Puppy, come away. And then I'm going to press this button and away we go. So I'll just drop this on top. Place that in the lock position. Now I've just turned that over just so that the water can soak through the coffee for a second or so. So now I'm just going to press this button at the top. And out she comes. And then when the extraction's complete, you just press this button up to release any pressure there. And there we have it. Okay guys, now for the all important taste test. Now that to me tastes fantastic, and that is just out of one of those pre-made, whatever they're called. Baxter! Well, that was fun. A dog walker just come past and Baxter just bolted. What do they say? Never work with animals or children. I've got both, so what can you do? That's one espresso down. Hopefully the next one I'll be able to enjoy even more without the interruption of having to chase after a 4-month-old puppy. Baxter, don't go wandering off. Depending on how coarse the grinds are is how much you can actually tamper into the basket. It says 7 grams. The pre-made filter pods actually have 7 grams of coffee in, but I can get 8 grams in. So that's what I've been using, 8 grams. It does take a little while to do the grind, but I think it's worth it if you enjoy your coffee, just to make that little bit of extra effort. Now let me just show you this. When you do use the pre-made capsules, it comes out so clean. Just take that out. I mean, it's really, really clean. It should be great if you was on a hike and you didn't want to have to worry about clearing out your basket. To be honest, these taste so nice, I probably would take these on a hike just so that the actual maintenance of the machine and cleaning out the basket I wouldn't have to bother with. One thing I forgot to do is bring my little pummel to tamper this down with. I wouldn't normally use my finger. Okay, so that is 8 grams of coffee, freshly ground. Just going to add the pressure back to the Handpresso. 24 pumps. Baxter, stop eating sticks, man. They can't be good for your belly. What you could do is prep the cup with some hot water so that your espresso's nice and warm when you pour it in. That's a little tip for you. So I've got my basket ready to go. I'm just going to take this insert out and use the basket, pop that in after I've added the water. There we go, there's another boil. Flaming puppy. Got a fair bit of water here, so I will just prep this cup with some boiling water. Okay, so now I'm just going to fill this back up. It doesn't take much water really. Now I'll just drop this in. Screw the lid back on. Spin it round. Okay, get rid of that. And we're ready to go again. Baxter, come away from my camera, please. And there we go, guys. Really nice creme on that. Baxter, what do you think? Good, huh? You're not interested. Oh. Guys, that's a fantastic coffee. That's my demo outdoors. What I'll do is I'll pack up, go back home. So I'll edit these two parts, see what I've already covered, and then do a bit of a summary at the end. Oh. I've just edited the first two parts of the video and I've covered pretty much everything. You can see how simple this is to use. I really do like the product. Oh, Baxter. If I had to moan about anything, it would be the weight. I'm thinking maybe they could have thinned out that tube a little bit and made it substantially lighter. But if you was doing a short hike or car camping or in a caravan, it's not going to bother you at all really. I'm just a bit picky because if I do a lot of miles I want to really take the weight of my pack down to a bare minimum. You need yourself a set of scales. There's fancy terms for the proportion that you use of water and coffee and for the amount of time the extraction takes. So you might have spotted, if you're really into coffee, that my second extraction with the fresh coffee came out a little bit quick, so I might just take my ceramic mill and just give it a twist on the bottom, one turn, and try it again, and that will definitely slow that down. But the coffee tasted great. Ratios of coffee to water, if I was using 8 grams of coffee, I'll double up on the water, so 16 grams of water, so total grams 24. I think that's about right. Anyway, enough waffle. The video's probably long enough. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. If you did, please click the like button or subscribe. And please leave me comments below, like the Espresso review that I did. The feedback on that video was very useful and I've used it on this one. Hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Until then, happy days. System, for example. So hello. Did you have a good walk with Baxter? I did, but now I'm recording a video. Oh, sorry. Okay, is there anything important? Yeah, I'm going to Tesco. Do you need anything, or are you going to the gym tonight, or? Can I talk to you after I finish recording this video? Alright, okay. If you want to buy me red wine, yeah? That's not food though, is it? Alright, sorry. Bye. Bye. Don't work with animals, kids, or girlfriends.